Hello everyone and welcome back to this video. So in this video, we will be discussing logical functions in Excel. And the first logical function that we are going to understand is the AND function. So let's begin. The AND function is used when all the individual conditions must return true. Excel will check each condition separately. If all the conditions are true, then the AND function will return true. But even if one single condition is false, the final result will also be false. So basically, the AND function does not allow partial success. Everything must satisfy the condition. Now let's understand this with an example. Here we have the marks of 5 students in 3 subjects: computer, geography, and English. Let's say we want to check whether a student is awarded first class or not. Now, what is the rule for first class? The student should score more than 80 in computer, more than 80 in geography, and more than 80 in English. All the 3 conditions, that is 80 in computer, more than 80 in computer, geography, and English, must be satisfied at the same time. Since we are checking multiple conditions together, that is 3 in this case, and all of them must be true, that the student must have scored more than 80 in computer, geography, and English are 3 conditions, we use the AND function. For that, we will start with the equal to sign, then write and open the bracket. For select the computer marks for the student pile and check whether it is greater than 80. Then put a comma, select geography marks for the same student, put the greater to sign, check whether it is greater than 80. Again we put a comma, select the English marks and check whether it is greater than 80. Then we close the bracket and press enter. You will see for the student pile it is false. Why is that? Because although geography is greater than 80, computer marks are greater than 80, the English marks are below 80. Since all the conditions are not true, and the AND function returns false. And now to calculate for the remaining students, we will simply double click on the bottom right corner of the cell. You will notice that for Priya, Jina, and Siri, we have the condition saying true. This is because in all the 3 subjects, their marks are greater than 80. This clearly shows how the AND function works. Whereas for Payal and Alexa, we have it false, since Alexa has 75 and 68 in geography and English, which is lesser than 80. So remember, the AND function is used when every condition must be satisfied. If even one condition fails, the result will also fail. Now let's move to the OR function. The OR function works slightly different compared to the AND function. The OR function checks multiple conditions, and even if one single condition returns true, the final result will be true. Only when all the individual conditions are false, the OR function will return false. Now let's understand this with an example. We again have the marks of 5 students in computer, geography, and English. Let's say the rule is very simple. If a student gets less than 70 marks in any subject, then the student is considered to have failed. This means we do not need all the subjects to be below 70. Even one subject, say only English or computer or geography, is less than 70 is enough for this condition. Since the condition depends on only one subject, we will use the OR function. We start with the equal to sign, write OR and open the bracket. First we select the computer marks and check for the student pile if she has scored less than 70 in it. Next, we'll check for the same for the geography marks and for the English marks. So we start with an equal to sign, write OR, open brackets. First we select the computer marks and check if it is less than 70. Put a comma and we select geography marks, check if it is less than 70. Then we put a comma, we select the English marks and check if it is less than 70. And we close the brackets and press enter. For Payal, the result has been false. This means the student has not failed. What is that? Because none of the subjects' marks are below 70. That's why the condition has come false. Now, we will fill the formula down and we will drag it down for the other students. And we can see that for Alexa, the condition comes true. This is because if you can see, her computer marks is 58 and her English marks is 68, which is less than 70. Now, let's move to the if function. The if function is used to make decisions in Excel. It works on very simple logic. Excel checks a condition. If the condition is true, Excel returns the value. If the condition is false, Excel returns another value. Let's understand this with an example. We want to assign grades based on computer marks, purely based on only computer marks for all our students. So the rule here is if the marks of computer is greater than 85, the grade is A, otherwise the grade is B. So we start with the equal to sign, then we write if and open the bracket. First, we write the condition for the student Payal. We select the computer marks, which is 80, and check whether it is greater than 85. Then we put a comma and write the value. If the condition is true, which is A, we put another comma and write the value if the condition is false, which is B. We close the bracket and press enter. And we can see for Payal, we have got a grade of B. This is because Payal has scored 80, which is not greater than 85. When we fill the formula down, students with the grades above 85 get grade A, that we can see in case of Priya and Gina, and others get grade B, which is in case of Alex and Siri. Since Alexa has got 58 in computer, which is not greater than 85, as well Siri has got 83, which is not greater than 85. So in this example, we have assigned the grade by checking only one subject, which is computer. That means Excel is making the decision based on single condition. Now think, what if we want Excel to consider all the three subjects together? We want to know whether the marks in computer, geography and English together is above 85 and then maybe give an overall grade. So in that case, we will need to combine multiple conditions, and this is where we start using and along with if, or all or along with if. So we will look at this in the next part and understand how Excel evaluates multiple subjects at the same time. And I also wanted to know, if you are finding this helpful so far, please do give the video a like or a comment. It really helps the channel. I'm still new to creating content in this format, so your feedback genuinely matters to me. Do let me know in the comments, is the pace comfortable, is the explanation clear, and how are you feeling about the sessions so far? And also don't forget to subscribe if you want to continue learning Excel step by step. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.